children. Surprise, surprise. So today no studies, it's a story time. Yes, I'm going to tell you one story. So the story goes like this. There was one lady, she had a daughter and a stepdaughter. So this stepmother was really behaving terribly with the stepdaughter, and she used to always give her a lot of work to do and things like that. One day she got really pissed off with her daughter and she just threw her out of the house and said, go find some work for yourselves, earn some money and come back after 1 year. So then this girl, poor little girl, she just started going to find work for herself and earn some money for herself and return after 1 year back home. So on the way she found a tree. So this tree said, hi little girl, how are you? Where are you going? So this girl said, I'm going to find work for myself. So the tree said, see, there are so dry leaves and dry branches and everything lying here. I'm looking so messed. So everything is looking so untidy. So will you just help me clean up everything over here? So the girl said, all right, I'm going to clean up everything. So she picked the dry leaves and she picked the dry twigs and she picked the dry branches and she picked everything and she just tidied up everything, and then she again moved on to her for finding work. On the way she found a well. Okay, so the well said, hi little girl, how are you? Where are you going? So the girl said, I'm going to find work for myself. So the well said that, see, my water has become so dirty and everything is looking so bad. Will you just empty the whole water and clean me up? So the girl said, yeah, okay, I'll do it. So she just took out all the water one by one, buckets of water, emptied the whole well and tidied the whole well, and then again she started going for finding work for herself. On the way she found a mud oven, that is a chula, alright. So there the chula said, the mud oven said that I'm in a very bad shape, will you just help clean me up? So then she again took time and cleaned everything over there, and then again she moved on to her destination. And then on the way she found a dog. So dog said, hi little girl, how are you? Where are you going? So she said, I'm going to find work for myself. So the dog said, please, see, I'm in such a bad condition, will you just clean me up? So the little girl said, okay, fine, I'll do it for you. So the girl gave bath to the dog, trimmed the hair and made it nice and proper, and then again she moved on to her finding her work. There she found a fairy's house and she entered there and she said, hi, can I stay for one night over here and then I'll move on? So the fairies asked her, where are you going? So she said, I'm going to find work for myself. So the fairies said, okay, we will give you work, you stay here and work for us. There are 7 rooms, you have to clean 6 rooms out of that, but never ever enter into the 7th room. So she said, okay, fine. So for the whole year she kept on cleaning the things, everything she kept on prim and proper. She always cleaned the 6 rooms but never entered into the 7th room. Now the 1 year passed, so she said, now it's time for me to go and meet my father. So then as she was going, the fairy said, wait, and took her to the 7th room. And when she opened the 7th room, there were the sparkling jewels, gold, silver. There were so many gems lying there. And the fairy said, take as much as you want. So she took as much as she wanted. She took gold and she took silver and she took pearls and she took jewels and she took gems with herself and started going to her work, to her home happily. On the way she found a dog, the same dog which she had cleaned. So the dog said, you had helped me so well that day, so come, I'll take you somewhere. So he took and the dog took that girl, and there were the piles of diamonds And the dog said, take as many diamonds as you want. So she took so many diamonds with herself, and then again she started going. So on the way she met the well. So well said, oh hi little girl, you cleaned me up so well that time, I remember. So drink as much water as you want, you must be thirsty now. And that girl was really thirsty. So she drank a lot of water and satisfied her thirst, and then she moved on. And then there was a mud oven there, and that mud, around that mud oven there were the very tasty dishes kept there. There was pav bhaji, there was pani puri, there was sandwiches, there was pizza, there were there was ice cream, there were so many tasty dishes over there. Okay, so the mud oven said that you had cleaned me so nicely and properly now, so now eat as much as you want. So she ate pav bhaji, and she ate pizza, and she ate pani puri, and she ate ice creams, and she ate bhajiyas, and she ate all the things that she wanted to eat, and she also packed some for herself for taking home. Then on the way, as she was going home, she met the tree. So the tree said that, see, I'm full of fruits now. Okay, so take as many fruits as you want. So she took with herself as many fruits as she wanted, and then she finally reached home. And everybody was so happy to see her. Her father was so happy to see her, and the mother was like, ooh, how can you bring so many gold jewels and everything? My daughter can bring better than you. So she sent her daughter now to go and bring money and earn money and come. So her daughter went, and her daughter was like very snobbish and hoity-toity girl. Okay, so she was like went with all attitude, and as the tree, again this time it was dry, so he said, hi little girl, will you clean up the dry leaves around me? And this girl was like, why should I clean around you? I don't have time. My hands, my very calm and nice spongy hands, very soft hands will become dirty. I don't want to dirty my hands. And then she moved on. And then on her way, again she met the oven. So the oven said that, will you clean around me? See, I'm so dirty. Oh no, why should I clean around you? My hands will all get dirty and muddy. I don't want to spoil my hands and my dress. And she moved on. Then on the way she found the well. So the well also asked her to help, but she then on the way she met the well, but well also asked to help, but she denied. Then the dog also asked to help, she denied. Then finally she reached the fairy's house. Fairy said again the same thing, that you have to clean only 6 rooms, don't enter into 7th room. So she said all right. So for some days she was cleaning and doing all the things, but after some days she was very curious. She wanted to see what is in the 7th room. So one day when nobody was around, she sneaked into the 7th room, but suddenly the door closed from behind, and the worms, the insects, the bats, the lizards, the bees, everybody attacked her, and she was like all bruising and bleeding. She ran out of the room, and the fairy said, I told you na, don't enter into the 7th room. So I don't want to stay here anymore, I'm just going to my mother's house. And then she ran from there. On the way she met the same dog. So the dog also chased her. She said, please help me. So the dog said, no, I'm not going to help you. You didn't help me. So, and in fact it barked and chased her. So she was running and reached the well. So she asked the well, can I have some water please? So the well said, no, I'm not going to help you. You didn't help me when I asked you to help me. So she said, oh. Then she went, then she saw the mud oven. Then all the tasty dishes was kept. The pav bhaji, the tasty pizza, the sandwiches and ice creams and everything. She wanted to have them, but the mud oven said no and threw the flame around her, and she was like running from there again. And the tree also refused to help. And then when she reached home, she was in a very poor condition, all bruised and bleeding. So she told everything she told to her mother, and finally the mother realized that the stepdaughter, she worked so selflessly for everybody, and that's why she got so many rewards. And she didn't do anything properly. So my dear children, the story has a moral, and it is that we should work selflessly for everybody. All right, we should help You should help your mama at home. You should help whoever is needy. You should always have the helping nature. All right. So I hope you liked my story. So I'll come up with something else next time. Bye.